Hi, Supriya.
Hi, Avantika.
Thank you so much for coming on such short notice.
Thank you for asking.
So, you're looking lovely as always. And today I'd like to, tell people about the amazing work you do. So, I have personally known you for more than 4 to 5 years now. And your beautiful work in counseling and helping people and the different modalities of healing and spirituality that you've been doing. So, could you tell us a little bit about your journey?
Thank you for asking, Avantika. It's a, it's a, it's a great feeling to be interviewed by you, actually. So thank you, and you two are looking very amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah. So coming back, my journey with spirituality, you can say, started almost around 25 years back, and fortunately, any place I've been into, any city we've been transferred or been there, I have found people who've been into this spirituality, whether it is Siddha Samadhi Yoga or Sahaja Yoga or Pyramid Yoga, you name it. I think I've experienced quite a number of them. So all through my life, I've met people and friends who have directed me to this, but it is never new. So today, when I look back, I realize it was all learnings. It was all blessings from all the gurus that I'm here today helping people. So my deep dive, you can say, with spirituality and therapies and learnings was from my dad. He was an ex-colonel in the army, and he was diagnosed with cancer. So as many of us would understand, it was almost third stage of cancer when we found it. So it was very intense stage, obviously for him and for us too. The condition he was into and the kind of trauma that we were going through, every one of us, made me question a lot of things about what was happening. So, along with whatever they were doing in the hospital, I started doing Reiki on him. I started doing whatever I knew at that point of time. Slowly and slowly, I found people who would teach me more. And everything that I was learning at that point of time, I started applying on him. And the kind of mental shift that we could see in him was amazing. So it was a very deep calling for me, you can say, that cancer should be a field where you're not only medically treating, but all these therapies, all these holistic approaches should also be provided as a complementary services. So somewhere it was that point of time very visual that I want to start a call center for caregivers, for patients. The world should not be like this. There are a lot of other opportunities, other ways with which people can have ease with. And unfortunately, in India, at least so far, we don't have very good counseling or counseling services even in this field. And even if they are provided, I really don't know how much deep they are. But when we work with therapies, when we work with healing modalities, the results are much, much faster. That is something I have experienced with my sessions and with any good therapist who is working with. So that was my journey with starting as a novice and meeting wonderful people, and here I am today in front of you.
Supriya, that's really beautiful and very inspiring. I'd like to know what kind of counseling do you do?
Okay, counseling is for anyone, for any challenges anyone is facing. The least that we can help is with the mind. So we all know that when the mind is clear, you're more present in your life, you're more present with the situation, you're more present with the possibilities. When it is fogged, decluttered, we can't even think of what is happening in our life. How can we be present in our life? So that is the least possibility that one can have with counseling. So many times what happens is the person who goes back has more opportunities coming into his solutions. So many people think, even counseling and even with therapies, they feel that you should get healed by by the session itself. But what they don't understand is that we are helping you with yourself, with your inner self. And when the person has more clarity, so all those blocks which are blocking his view actually, you know, so when we take sessions, those blocks get cleared. The person is more able to understand why he is feeling the way he is feeling, or why he is the way he is, in fact. That's a very profound question, actually. Why am I the way I am?
Yeah.
So I think most of us at some point of time, go through this. Why am I? मैं ऐसा क्यों हूँ? It's a very, very interesting song, also, I think.
So true. Yeah. Supriya, what would you like to tell those people? I have seen a change in the whole concept of counseling today. There is a wave of change that has
Yes,
come.
yes.
People are more open to it today. But what would you like to tell people, those who want to come, but are so scared because they somewhere feel, okay, if I'm going for counseling, then something is wrong with me. They have already decided that.
Yeah.
So, what would you do or tell those kind of people, encouraging them to say that, it's way beyond that? So,
So I remember initially when I started, people would come and say, Supriya, don't tell anyone else, huh? And they would tell their friends and something, and they will call and tell, Supriya, don't tell them that I had taken a session. And I would be like, okay, cool. So, you can just tell them that there are certain therapies which Supriya does for beauties too, to enhance your beauty. Just tell them, like the way we go to beauty parlors, I just had a session with Supriya. That is also okay to say. This is unfortunately a very huge conception that you should go to healings or therapies when and when you have a deep issue in you. And people have a how do you put it? As you say, a taboo around it.
a mental block.
Slowly, mental block and taboo. Slowly, we are seeing definitely a shift wherein, with the present scenario we are going through, a lot of people are coming into spirituality in one form or another. A lot of people are choosing consciousness in one form or another. So, all the therapies I offer, or even when they come for counseling, that is what we are doing. We are helping them to move a step higher, at least to where they are, in whatever situation they are. And when we are seeing more and more hospitals, joining, having these kind of counseling centers now, right? So it's no longer a taboo, at least going forward, I'm sure. And there is a huge dearth of actually good therapists in the scenario right now. So I'm sure, I'm hoping after this talk, maybe a few more will choose what we are doing today. So
Yeah, thank you so much for that. That is so true. Today people think it's a weakness to ask for help. And I feel,
that's the strength. That is strength. And I'm
yeah,
sure, we as therapists, so those who are in the field, they know the importance. And when we are going through certain issues where I can't help myself or I am not able to help myself, ask help, seek help. So that is a very beautiful message for me also, because there are times we also go through as therapists that why should I go and ask? But that is a learning for me to ask help.
so interesting question. Have you ever been for therapy?
So many, don't ask. Don't ask, Avantika, how many therapies and how many buckets of water I must have actually, filled in with in my therapeutic sessions. So, since you have asked, actually, when after dad passed away, although a lot of people told me that, now I realize when I look back that his end was much peaceful than otherwise. But it was very difficult for me to digest.
Yeah, I can
So,
understand.
with my continuation of journey, I would just go and sit in some workshop every weekend. And there used to be tears and tears and tears flowing through my eyes. So I remember one of my friends saying, therapists, na, they will go to actually hell. We make everyone cry. So, so in some of the workshops, we would put tissues actually, because
Yeah.
we knew people would, let go in terms of tears. So for us, when people let go the tears, it's a very beautiful sign that the person is able to release.
Yeah, so true.
so much pent up emotions we have locked in our bodies. So that's a first sign for us to be happy, for me to be happy that yes, it's working. It's a sure sign. And that so many times, Avantika, when people don't understand and but they have shed so many tears in the sessions and have gone back.
Yeah.
And that is a true deep shift in them when they're able to, let go of that stuff.
So true.
Even I have done, yeah, as you've asked, I really don't know how many
I have also been for
workshops.
therapies and
So
sessions, and like you say, the bubble just bursts when you're in there and you come out saying, "Oh,
yes,
I'm happier, and
yeah,
I can finally move ahead," because bottling it up doesn't work.
yeah,
And I think it's that little small step of courage you need to take, because I think not asking for help, or not going to somebody and beyond, and I think outside your family and friend circle always helps, because it's a very non-judgmental space.
yes.
And found it easier to move past certain challenges in my life when I went for therapy and sessions, because it just made my journey easy, you know. And
And and the
eh,
beautiful part is the person who has come for therapy, say 6 months back, is no longer the same. Is no longer in the
yeah,
same situation. So
so
many times
true.
people are so afraid to come for therapies, thinking that we too will judge them. So let me take this opportunity to tell them that no use, because when you come for the next session and the next session, you are a changed person.
Yeah,
So that's a beautiful part. So I tell people, I encourage
absolutely.
people to come because we also have treaded that path. So my teachers say, you're an effective counselor as effective you are. So as a therapist also, we are as effective therapist as we are living it. So
So true.
everything that we are doing, everything that I am telling people is something I've experienced with me in my personal life. So we know how much difference it actually can make. And it is no rocket science. That's the
So
beauty.
true and so beautifully said. Thank you. Thank you.
In fact, I would like to add one more thing. The newer techniques of mind and body which we deal are like new smartphones, new apps, new apps. I really wish I had this help when I was going through my own personal challenges. We didn't have. And so many, baggage we're still continuing because we never had or we never knew that this kind of help was there in the society. Today it's a beautiful opportunity for people to actually release them with few sessions. That's it. So these are all, guys, smart apps. Easier, simpler, faster, faster.
Yeah, and it just takes a choice to say, okay, you know what? I want to change my life. I want to change getting out of this situation. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, it's as simple as
Um,
a choice. Just
so
choose.
Supriya, yeah, Supriya, what I would truly like to say is, I learned the modality Soul Temple from you. Okay, and it's been more than a year now, and I do use it very often, and I really love it. It's so simple and beautiful, and I know that you continuously take sessions, and I have been to so many even after learning. So could you tell us a little bit more about this modality of Soul Temple, and who can do it, and how is it done, and it would be so nice to share the magic of the Soul Temple modality with people.
Yeah. So Soul Temple is very close to my heart, very very close, because that was a moment when after dad had passed away, and I was like, there should be something very simple which I should be able to do for the masses. Even if there are more people, I should be able to take it. Then I landed up in the workshops and I saw the simplicity of it. So in the very first session, I told myself, I want to be a facilitator for this. So many workshops I had attended before, and the next workshop would be, I think, 56th workshop.
Oh,
That's a
wow.
phenomenal journey of learning with the simplest modality. It's just four sets of lines, and you can take care of your emotional health to a good extent. the least that happens is you find your inner peace, at least for that day. And how much contribution that is for you actually to go through. Imagine a person, going through a panic situation, anxiety situation, not knowing what to do at that particular time, and you can still sit at some place, or even standing also you can do it for say 5 minutes, and you know that intensity has lessened. How beautiful these modalities are. So very simple, very easy, and very phenomenal. So I think you asked the magic of Soul Temple. Yeah, it is magical, definitely. Of course, we call it as a very self-help technique in the very basic level. But I know people, a lot of people who have created magic in their lives. So magic lies within you. So magic lies within you guys. The least that happens is you are more calmer. As I mentioned before, you are more calmer than what you start.
Yeah. So that's what I felt. Honestly speaking, Supriya, when I learned Soul Temple, and it just took us 2 hours to learn it. And it made me think that, like, really, it's so
Yeah,
simple. Is it going to work? And,
yeah,
and,
it's
and do you remember I called you up and I asked you, Supriya, am I doing it right? Because, it's just 4 lines. I have to say it. And, when you did it with us in the class, I could really feel the shift of energy. But there was a lack of faith and belief system when I was doing it on my own. Till we spoke, and we did it together again, and it was so beautiful. I mean, today I use it for so many things, and it's brought so much change. Um, as far as I remember, there was also a little one in our class who was very much doing it, right? So, was that your son?
yeah, yeah, yeah. So I have two sons, and my elder one uses it a lot. My
Okay.
elder one would be like, "What are you saying? I don't believe in it." And the most beautiful thing about Soul Temple with him was one night he was having a stomach ache, and he said, "मुझे healing नहीं चाहिए." I said, "Okay, can you just say that the stomach is my this stomach pain is my Soul Temple?" And I continued saying it for 5 minutes, and by the end of 5 minutes, I realized he was asleep.
Oh, so
It's
beautiful.
so simple. Kids use it. So no intelligence is required. In fact, I say, the more unintelligent you are, the unlogical you are, the illogic you are, the you see the beauty of it. So I have intellectualized my learnings because I did my diploma, PG diploma in counseling to intellectualize all this stuff. But with Soul Temple, it is so easy, so simple. All you have to be doing is, just be willing to be present with it. Simple. For 5-10 minutes, wherever you are, in whatever situation you are, you will see a little intensity at least going on.
So that's what I really like about the modality. You can do it anywhere. There are no rules to it. It's very simple. You work with whatever emotion you're feeling at the moment, and anybody can learn it. There's no age for it. So I really those like those parts. Uh, I know that you have a class coming up soon for the Soul Temple, and you're focusing on money. So that is really, really exciting.
Money is always exciting.
Yeah, because I know you do it for, various things like relationships, money, health. I know a few days back you did one on COVID as well, and once about parenting. So I know you take different topics, but yes, I think money is
let,
really exciting and
let me share some interesting stuff with this. So there's so many times we see a pattern, like one of the a workshop which you had attended, which was Soul's Love, you know. So or we could see a pattern with the participants.
yeah.
So I remember doing two workshops on cancer, of which one I was a participant, one as a facilitator. We could see all the participants were having some relationship or some connection with cancer. The most beautiful awareness we had was there was a section of part of society of our society. The moment we hear the word, we feel afraid of it or we go into fear of it.
Yeah.
and the rest of the participants were like caregivers like me. So we say, universe bring the same kind of people at one place.
Yeah.
So many times this pattern is so evident in the workshop that I am always grateful to the masters that they blessed me with this simple, amazing technique.
So it's more like saying the right people at the right time at the right place, the
Always,
right reasons.
always.
Will you
Every time I'm amazed. Every time I allow myself to be
imagine?
amazed
I
with
can imagine. I've
with the
been there
beauty of
for a
it.
few.
Yeah.
Supriya, before we conclude our session, could you just tell us the date and timing for your new session? And also, what will the cost be like? And, do let us know your contact details so that next time somebody wants to come to you for counseling, I know you do an amazing job with teenagers, and, I am aware of that. So, so can you just give us those details before we conclude our session?
So we are having one the next Sunday, which is for, as Avantika mentioned, for money. And time to time, I do announce the workshops. And yeah, about the payment, Avantika, you tell me, how much should we charge for that?
So, I have to tell everybody watching this call that Soul Temple is absolutely priceless. It's an absolutely priceless modality, and the beauty of it is that it is pay as you wish. Okay, and I have done it so many times, and every time I have paid for it like so abundantly from my heart, it's just brought more abundance to me. You know, because when you learn this modality, and the whole thing about the soul and the temple and the way it is done and what you choose, and it's so simple. And one day I called up Supriya, and I told her, like, it's pay as you wish. I mean, it's really, really priceless. And
Yeah.
she said that is how the modality goes. So yes, I must tell you that no matter what space you are in, definitely do a session with Supriya. She is outstanding. The modality is amazing. You can do it with your kids, with your family. You can do it anytime, and you can almost use it for anything that is happening in your life, and it'll change like this. In a minute, just believe in it, have trust in it, and know that the magic is happening the moment you connect.
Yes.
So,
I'll share a very interesting story. So there was this participant who had come to the workshop, and there was no response after that. So after 6 months, again I saw the message from her that she was going through something, it seems, and she was sort of looking what to do, how to do, what can I actually do to come out of this situation. And suddenly she opened my chat box, it seems, and she saw this template of Soul Temple, and she messaged, "Thank you, Supriya. I have not used it after attending the workshop, but today I have so much back pain going on that I know that I'm going to use it." So that's a testimony to me actually, because sometimes I feel that people don't come back and respond, but that particular message made me present that you choose when you have to. So people come learn, as you said, in one workshop they learn. Sometimes it takes time. I remember attending 17 workshops before actually I started practicing it. So I would just attend. I would like, there is something, it is so beautiful. I would come back and notice it. So after I became a facilitator, then my deeper work with Soul Temple started. So guys, if you have attended and if you think actually, nothing has happened or nothing kuch to kiya tha workshop mein, as Avantika said, workshop energies are different, are higher, because a lot of subtle energies are present, masters are present, to help us in our journey. You can say whatever God you believe in. So we keep repeating these workshops. Even as a facilitator, I also go and sit in fellow facilitators workshop. It's very beautiful, very simple way to do your self work. So yes, guys, I am definitely looking forward to connect with everyone who is seeing this video of ours.
thank you so much, Supriya, for being here. This was truly,
Thank you.
truly magical. And I'm hoping a lot of people choose happiness, choose joy, choose to change, because I think change is the only constant. And the more we go with the flow of life, the easier life is. And I am so, so grateful to have you today with me here. Thank you so much. And I'm so blessed to learn the Soul Temple with you. Blessed to continue
Thank
with
you,
that.
thank you. Actually, I'm very grateful to you for this interview. It helped me to reach to more audience. It helped me to reach out to people, and anyone who is actually hearing this, listening to us. It's an invitation for everyone to come and experience this modality.
Absolutely. So thank you so much. God bless. And looking forward to seeing you in person soon. Yeah.
Thank you, dear. Thank you, thank
Take
you.
care. Bye bye. Thank you.
Bye.